and responsibilities, and I can feel like I can just be like, hey guys, here's what we did. And,
Nice.
And then we can just push it out through there. Because they've been, hey, check out Nevermore. They put out a video post for the Genesis recap, as well as a Kazuya guide. So if you want to learn how to play this game without playing the game, check that out.
Certainly, hit him up. So you've been talking a little bit about how Seagull Joe's Palu may be the savior of the region.
Not in this match. Maybe
yeah,
not
this
in this
one,
matchup.
though.
Specifically in the Ridley one.
Yeah, in this particular matchup, he is a devil, not an angel, because, good God, Seagull Joe is a patient player. Wal00gi might be even more so. I have seen matches go to nearly time because neither one of them refuses to approach.
Oh, yeah. And I feel Seagull recently has been using a lot of poke tools. And if Wal00gi's grenade placements are good, that's a bad lack of tech roll. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that's a new thing that Joe's been doing a lot, is that down air out of shield.
Yeah.
Like, just as an option, like both players are shielding, he doesn't want to get the turnaround grab. They just down air and then uses like a full hop to get away.
Okay. I've seen him use this in 2 matchups. That's so good. Seagull loved going for that up air ledge. But, so the main reason why the Wii Fit matchup is actually like even, I know Wii Fit, blah, 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 but it's because of the crouch. Wii Fit crouches underneath grab, like grab, bear, and stuff like that. Like, really good out of shield options. You know who else has like the lowest crouch compared to Wii Fit? Snake. And I'm not sure if, because like Wii Fit is like, literally a game of pixels. Like if they're in their idle animation on when they're crouching, they start doing push-ups, and just that alone can affect it. Same with like just if their head is which way they're facing. So I don't know if Snake's is like consistently like too high, or like, you know, maybe there's, you know.
But yeah, I've definitely seen like that was the Jalen special. It was like he would just crouch and dare Palu to walk forward, and Palu like didn't like doing that whatsoever. Already seeing Wal00gi try to go ahead and use those lingering aerials to combat Seagull in the air-to-air game. But this is the problem here. If you're not swinging with back air, you are susceptible to the grenade trades, and Palu, the weight differential between her and Snake is extreme.
All right, this is a crazy idea, but hear me out. Snake's grenades get affected by wind boxes.
Yes.
What if Seagull just starts F-smashing in neutral to push them back?
That could be an option. I do that all the time with Mario's Flood, just blow them both away. It's like, all right, I see you trying to set something up. No, I don't want to deal with that nonsense. Look at that. Nair lasts so long that you pick up grenade and then get guaranteed that you're going to get blown up with it. Oh, it's so unfortunate for Seagull.
Yeah, and being able to get the up tilt there, and he's fighting back on that stage. And Seagull, I don't know if this is a today thing, but Seagull's been kind of lazy on his ledge traps. You know, he's been going for that down tilt a lot. That is a unique animation I've not seen before from Snake. Like when he covers his ears, it looks like, when the grenades are going off by it.
True, yeah, it's a weird one. But I agree. I watched Joe's match versus you, and I commented on this. He just has not been hitting his 2 frames, and his ledge traps have really been ineffectual.
It's just been him backing up after he, like, you know, after a few amount of time, and he just start side being or just trying to get him with bear. Yeah.
Speaking of the devil, one back air forces Wal00gi off stage. How does he actually get down? Are we going to see the up air? No. Going for the up smash, but in the wrong direction. And then Joe immediately positions himself for that tri-state special, the back throw, but not going to work out neither.
Yeah, and Wal00gi knows what he needs. I feel like he's going to be trying to get Joe to get him, but that back throw is definitely going to take it.
Barely, though. I think if Wal00gi jumped, he might have been able to survive.
Oh, it's probably may die to a raw. Oh, definitely going to die now, but there's a chance that Joe may not even. Well, I meant when I said F smash, I meant when he was coming forward, not when he was directly on him.
True. Yeah, the hitbox definitely set that one up, where the windbox didn't help. That actually caught him. I'm stunned. Roll in. Oh, he was facing the wrong way, though.
What are you doing?
Exactly.
That actually could be really bad now, because that's just going to. Never mind. It's going to get hit by 1 hit of that.
Solid shield damage forces Wal00gi to run in just a little bit, but does land a successful dash attack. Is Nikita going to get the clutch? No. Seagull finally using that teleport, but the down tilt off the parry.
Yeah, and this is just going to be Wal00gi trying not to get hit by any of the Palu's neutral tools while throwing grenades out, and just praying that's just going to do it. I think he got both hits of the grenade and the Nikita, so.
Yeah, if you guess wrong on one of those hitboxes, then you will find yourself in a world of pain against Snake. Like, bleeding one explosion to the next is certainly the character's forte. So, I think the one thing that we can point out that Wal00gi did super well in that matchup was he played a great anti-grab game.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't really see, whenever he was at kill percent, we didn't see him going into a point where Seagull could get things like the easy down throw back air, because given Snake's poor aerial mobility, still has that trouble. Didn't see a lot of things like just getting back thrown and then forced off stage to recover low.
Why did that trip?
Because Sakurai loves this character. Like, it felt like, given like how lackluster the character was in Smash 4, that this character got like the craziest tune-up.
That's Ed.
Yeah.
Speaking of tune-up, that move.
It's so disjointed.
I'm impressed actually that they somehow went through this game's lifespan without thinking that move needed a nerf.
Yeah, I mean, back air I don't think got a nerf neither, right? It was just the grab for this character and then the forward air.
I think Nair got nerfed a bit.
Nair too, yeah. But they actually buffed it a couple times to make it like link better, and then they nerfed it.
Of course it did. That's bad. Oh, that's just unlucky. Yeah, this is not looking... We saw how Seagull was at least able in that last game to fight back. And it wasn't exactly close, but it wasn't like, you know, he was super, super far behind. What are you doing?
I think he tried to grab the grenade with the jab.
There's a chance, yeah. But...
Oh, you thought. Immediately teleport and just run away. Seagull Joe not trying to go ahead and be aggressive. He wants to play passively. He wants Wal00gi to earn every point of damage, and so far, it is working out.
That is, that's going to do it. But this is such a... I don't know what to think of that. That's not going to kill.
No.
Yeah, he's heavy.
Yeah, you could have lived that a little longer too if you DI'd up, but that's the problem when you're trying to get down on Palu. Like, you try to go ahead and get the B reverses and wave bounces with the neutral B and the down B, but up air covers both of them.
Yeah.
And it knocks away Nikita, and it hits you, and it hits grenades and you. Like,
it's just unlucky.
Palu has the answers to eliminate Snade's projectile.
Anticipating maybe an air dodge on the stage, but not going to get it. It's an air dodge to the ledge. I do know Wal00gi as a player will go for a ledge more than you won't. You know? Not the worst option.
Almost, yeah.
Oh, he knew it. He caught the spot dodge, but couldn't get it. Couldn't capitalize off it. This is just
Seagull Joe making love to that B button for a minute. Just letting the man know what he's got.
That was a really good fair, and drift away. Yeah, he's just trying to grab it, but once again, he's just not grabbing the grenades.
No. Just please come get back thrown. Oh, no. Good
yeah, it's going to F throw and then go for a ledge trap. That's going to do it.
Yeah, dash attack finally does clean that up, but this is a dangerous position for Wal00gi. Now he has to recover again, and the up air, 3 stocks in a row right there. Seagull Joe certainly had that answer. So after a Game 1 victory, it felt like Seagull firmly in the driver's seat Game 2. What changed, Nick?
Just had a lead. He just had a lead. It's, we talked about in the Zex, that Snake is a character that benefits heavily from a lead, and Palu can snowball pretty hard, and Snake gets snowballed pretty hard. And Seagull was just not, no, he wasn't slipping. He wasn't giving Wal00gi a chance to bring it back or anything, and it showed.
I feel like a lot of the characters that require your opponent to make a mistake to get a neutral win, Seagull Joe just dominates those matchups. The other one that comes to mind is Game & Watch. So we've seen multiple Game & Watch players come to the region and kind of get blown back by Seagull Joe. And he just does not lose that matchup because if you don't have the tools to force him in, he will just destroy you in neutral.
That was such a good throw. I don't know if it was intentional to go off at that time. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was just to get it off him. But that said,
yep,
these high recovers are killing Wal00gi, and they're also giving Seagull such a big lead.
Wait, he did it. He ledge canceled.
He actually did a ledge cancel.
That might be the first I've seen.
I know he's always talked about how they don't, Oh, he has a C-save to jump. I know he's talked about previously how they don't, they're kind of useless or something. And
Lies.
Seagull, what are you talking about? That is a movement option in this game that lacks a lot of movement options.
Yeah, it's 100% stubbornness. I refuse to believe that that's useless.
Back in my day. Okay, Seagull. Okay, Joe.
But yeah, he's definitely a B&B kind of player. Like, no slingshots here, none needed though, because his spacing is just so good.
And we're just seeing right now.
Both of them were trying for that dash attack. Seagull just didn't come out in time.
The invincibility on a lot of these moves also means that Wal00gi can't even risk going for like a up tilt trade.
No.
Because it's going to lose every time. That's a really good jump back from Joe.
Yeah, fade back fair. If folks forget how good that move is because back there might take the center shine, but it just feels as though that fair is such a good poke tool for Palu. No buttons needed.
Yeah.
Now Wal00gi has a puzzle to solve.
How do you get in? And we can just see the benefit of this stage is, you know, the shorter ceiling heights, not ceiling heights, shorter platform heights, as well as like the less distance in between means that, hey, Palu can get between them pretty quickly and avoid a lot of what Snake's trying to do. Because when Snake commits, he's gonna have to be committing against Palu.
Yep, and you just want to be standing directly underneath those platforms. They just make it so hard for him to like land those arc grenades over to you, and make it really difficult for him to come in something like a back air or a down air.
Another thing I've been noticing a lot from Seagull is he's not giving in to. He's just not giving in to Wal00gi's pressure. Like Wal00gi will go for Bear on shield, and then that's a lot of pressure. Instead of just sitting there and shield, letting him F-tilt him or something, he's just jumping out, and he's just gonna use his amazing air speed to jump back in and poke with fair.
So after that Game 1 loss, Seagull Joe has had 2 dominant wins in a row. I feel like the question is, like you said, that the big difference is basically that Joe's had leads this whole time. I'm curious if Wal00gi, if the reason why he's been like falling behind so quickly has been like those greedy high recoveries combined with the fact that he's not been really playing grounded as much.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't really been intercepting Joe's hard landing lag with things like dash attack like he did Game 1.
He's also been messing up these grenades a little bit. He's been taking a lot of self-damage off the start. And this is no jump either. What do you do?
Palu fair, like there is no answer in this matchup, it feels like. You just have to take it on your shield and just wait for Palu to reposition.
Gonna get the dare there and anticipating a spot dodge from Wal00gi. Seagull still didn't know how to punish it. Gonna get the sour spot there.
I'm stunned that he didn't manage to call out that spot dodge.
I think like he did. It was just he landed too fast. That's what it looked like happened there. Landed too fast. He wasn't able to get the. Why are you trying to shield grab that?
Why are you trying to up tilt at 74 too?
Oh, that's dead.
That kill off the top. What?
Yeah, I don't think that was good DI because it was just like a mix of stuff.
Seagull trying to jump away, I think.
Yeah.
So because of that, he was holding up.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
That's the Wal00gi though. He just goes off stage with that. I've got a lead. Let me make it a bigger one. Also, I absolutely despise that sometimes Palu doesn't say explosive flame.
Oh, I don't know if that's just a hitbox thing or that. Oh.
Sometimes the audio cue doesn't come out, and I'm just like, what?
Okay, how is he getting come down? That was a really good grenade because looks like he's letting himself fall a bit, and then going back up now because it mixes up with the up air timings, and by the time he comes back down, the grenade's going to be there, and it's going to be cooking for a little bit. That's going to
spot dodge almost the entire bit of the up tilt.
All right, this forward though, not going to go for any one of those. Yeah, you can't do that on shield. Not going to go for any one of those down throw tech chases, but
I'm surprised by that. It looks like he wanted like full stage control, but I feel like you had the opportunity to get a kill if you guessed correctly.
He's able to get those grenades in just in time, and getting hit by a fair is an instant dash attack at this percent. I don't think that fair was intentional, but
speak of dash attacks right there, Wal00gi able to claim full stage control with that one. He sets up the trap, but Joe just teleports back to center stage.
That's a down throw.
Yeah. Down throw up tilt, may not have seen it for a bit because folks are so good at playing anti-grab against Snake, but eventually you get a little bit careless. Super simple.
That is so much damage. Yeah, and this is, once again, it's just a battle of leads right now. How did none of that set the original one off?
That didn't break armor.
That's so good. And there we go. When Wal00gi isn't forced to land on his, land in a certain direction, we're seeing how he's able to get around that. That's fine. See how he's able to get around that up air from Seagull.
Caught the roll in twice. Did Seagull Joe right there. Tries to the lingering back here, using the Cypher to extend the hitbox, but not going to work out. And this is a dangerous spot for Seagull. Like, he is one hit away from claiming the stock, but also he is at kill percent right now. Back air, not going to connect. Wal00gi staying strong in shield.
I'll say both these players have, you know, when that's
the trade that was in 100% intentional. Wal00gi held on to Nikita, just daring Seagull to claim the stock.
And even though that move was fast and pretty safe, it's not that fast and safe.
That was a poison pill if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. But that does mean we get Seagull's counter pick. I'm trying to imagine we'll probably get something like Town. Or maybe go back to PS2, which we're seeing right now. Which I don't know how to feel about it. Once again, I feel it was very dominant on it was very determined by the lead. And we saw both games on both these players had a win on both stages. It really just was dominated by whoever got that stock first and had to lead first.
Seems like that first stock is the decision maker here. And now game 5.
Multi-hits.
Yeah, it's still a one.
I'll be fair, that actually made sense for why it didn't work, which is good. Something needs to make sense once in a while in this game. And this is just gonna be it. It's just gonna be a lot of this throwing grenades. You just ran through, but it doesn't matter because Palu dash attack.
Button, baby.
They're definitely both just pressing buttons.
100%. 100% right now.
How did that not one set it off? It literally even hit it. Yeah, he has to go high here, and he has to try to find a way to get around it, and just gonna go to ledge probably.
Yeah, I have to go low right there. Does get the trump here, so that is a free down smash. Wal00gi trying to swing to clip Seagull. Joe running off stage to the back here, but instead Joe patient, and now look at the lead as it begins to build.
45% is not the worst thing. You know, you much rather have the percent, but it's a lead.
It might very well be enough, too, as Wal00gi
platform camping
cannot compel Joe in.
Like, one of the best things to do against a projectile character is actually platform camp, because most of them do not have moves that find a way to hit the platform. Like, think about it. Snake has to, like, actively cook his grenade for a bit, and then try to find a... You know, it's pretty predictable when he's going to be going to the platform. Throwing a projectile at the platform.
Yeah, they're always reactable. And I don't think there's ever a time when... Did he get a stick?
He did get a sticky, so he's probably just... Yeah, he transferred. Okay. So this is going to be fine for... It's just going to be a lot of this. Yeah.
A lot of Wal00gi desperately trying to snipe out Seagull. The Cypher armor actually bailing him out right there.
There it is.
And then he claims the stock with the transfer again.
But this, once again, here's the lead. How is...
That's aggressive by Joe.
Wait! Actually... Yeah, just going to teleport back to the mid stage. We've been seeing that quite a bit from Seagull. And that actually could have turned so south if you're Seagull. You know, if you made a bad jump there, that was just
dead. Yeah, immediately.
Yeah. Palu is a fast well, not a fast follow, but they fall fast. So that fair spike for for all the fair spikes in this game is the strongest one. So of course, what's your competition like?
Yeah, exactly. You know, Mario Fair is the most prominent one otherwise.
Wait, but although he is, that spot dodge is going to cost him, and that's going to be the stock too. Couldn't uppy out of that one because he didn't pull it out. He was probably trying to go low to get the ledge because Seagull has not been, particularly edge guarding well. I think he maybe tried to.
Only 40% though, so just the grenade trades a couple times in a row. That's all Wal00gi needed to get back into this game potentially. Has to go high. Seagull Joe tries to go for the back here, misses, but Wal00gi forced to contend with explosive flames. Solid damage here from Joe, but Wal00gi, more importantly, just can't get his feet set. We haven't really seen a grenade impact this neutral yet.
There's going to be more of this as he tries to cook it, but Seagull's not giving him chances to cook for long and then be in a position where, it actually will hit him unless that just happens.
Yeah, a bit of a mistake right there, but not costing Joe too much. Gets one up air, nearly claiming it already.
This is 98% is...
I mean, the weight differential here is kind of like, yeah, Snake is about 50% worth heavier than Palu, but the problem is that Palu's been killing early with these up airs. Like, every attempt at a recovery is dangerous.
This is up to a percent.
You might be right, actually. Now the Snake's at rage.
That's not going to be it.
No.
But
Next one, sir.
That's...
He got that. That was so sick. Actually banked it off the platform.
Yeah, Seagull's at the platform camping now.
Yeah, please.
It's just going to be more of this stuff, because what do you do as Snake to even get in on this? While what does Palu do to even mess it up more than just side B?
I mean, each grenade hit does what, 3%? So with 10 or 12 more of those, it'll be an even game.
That was cooked quite a bit. Wait.
It's back air versus up tilt, baby. Both players know what they want. Who's going to get it first?
And I do imagine Seagull's going to try to catch this with a
Explosive flame? Yeah.
And
now we're at the point where grenades are very nearly taking the stock. Wal00gi has, like, for all my joking about it, Wal00gi has, through grenades and Nikita alone, brought this back even. Both players at kill percent. Who's going to get that first hit?
back here, okay, on any side of the white side, it's definitely going to take it. Maybe not on the red, but it's a hard maybe.
They're almost doing it.
Oh, he has to watch out for the up air.
He uses up E already. He uses up E already, and he didn't grab edge.
I don't know, yeah.
He had a grenade in his hand, he had his back facing the edge, so he didn't grab the ledge. An unfortunate, unforced error for Wal00gi, and that means Seagull Joe takes it.
All right, that's me.
All right, Joe and Nick District in the run back, and y'all, unfortunately, I need to step away for a quick moment as well. We will be right back here with Losers Finals.